Alright, we are back on the floor once again playing some Mutant Chronicles Siege of the Citadel. This is going to be our second game, part of the solo campaign that I'm doing. Yeah, I'm excited to move on to the new mission. Last mission went well. If you haven't watched it yet, go ahead and go back and watch mission 1 to get a better feel of what's going on. Going to be a little less explanation during this video, so yeah, going back and watching mission 1 might fill you in a little bit. But anyway, let's jump right into it. We'll take a look at my Doomtrooper team, and we'll explain the mission a bit, look over the board, and we'll just get started. Here we go. So last we left off, our Capitol team, Mitch Hunter and Big Bob Watts, had just gotten through mission 1, killing 10 points worth of Dark Legion mutant figures. And so we earned ourselves a new credit, got ourselves an extra action point, rank 2. So yeah, we're looking good, and we're going to move into setting up the board, buying some equipment, and yeah, here are those figures again. Mitch Hunter with his knife and his pistol, and Big Bob Watts with his giant, looks like a heavy plasma cannon or something like that, I don't know. Cool mini nonetheless. Alright, so let's take a look at the board and equipment and all that good stuff. Alright, so normally for this mission, the Citadel will be sitting right there in the middle, which makes it very hard for me to film. So for this mission, we're going to take it off, but I've left some space here where you can see the carpet coming through. So we'll just use these lines to remember that's where the Citadel actually is. And we'll have to remember that there's a wall here, so you can't actually walk through there. Anyway, I've got the board set up. Two things to be more mindful about in this game. I need to pay attention to the reference card, because in the last game, I think at least 2 occasions, I gave the Nephirite. Nephirite normally has 3 actions. I only gave him 2 actions a few times, so I'll have to be more mindful of that. And I think that's really the only mistakes that were made last time. So this is the layout of Mission 2. I'll go ahead and explain Mission 2 now. I'll read it from the mission book. It says, Mission 2, Trapped. You're trapped with a long run home and a gigantic Ezoghoul hot on your heels. Doomtrooper entrance points and escape exit are marked. So the mission is Doomtroopers must exit the game board at the escape exit before the mission ends to collect their reward. Secondary mission cards are not used. Alright, so we have 7 rounds to get from here. This is where we come in, and we have to get to here. This is where we can exit. And you can see over on the right, there's the giant Ezoghoul who starts on the game, and he's going to be chasing us, and I believe he gets 3 actions on his turn, and so we're going to be outrunning that. And we have 7 rounds to get through this. So since there's only 1 Doomtrooper team, we're only starting this mission. Normally you start it with 5 force cards, however we're only starting with 2 because you subtract 3 when there's only 1 Doomtrooper team. Alright, so I've got my 4-sided die. Now, these 2 force cards, we're not going to choose to put one here because that wouldn't make much sense for the Dark Legion player to put them there. So out of these 4, we're going to see where these 2 spawn. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 spawns on 2. So there's a force card, and 2 again, can't be 2. We need another one. 3. So 1, 2, 3. So here's the second one. So that's where the force cards will be. Let's go over the equipment really quick. So I had 3 credits to spend from last game. So I just kept the plasma carbine and the Punisher short sword, the basic starting gear, but I spent all 3 credits on a teleportal. It's a prototype teleportation unit issued for emergency use. The effect is it teleports 1 Doomtrooper to any sector, discard after use. So I'm giving that to Big Bob because we want to be able to escape this guy. And so for the rewards of this mission, you get 1 credit for each Doomtrooper that escapes the Ezoghoul. So we want to at least get 1 guy to escape. So that'll be the goal here. So the teleporter, we can basically just turn 1, teleport someone here, and have them run off the board. and then that's an automatic 1 credit. So that'll be a good turn 1 type thing. Alright, so I think we're ready to start. We've got, remember the Cybertronic is representing Dark Legion for the turn order. So let's flip over event card 1, mental block. Lord of the Citadel mentally blocks all Doomtroopers. No Doomtroopers may attack with firearms during the next combat round. Alright, so nobody can shoot. Let's see, on a roll of 1, they get their 2 Centurions. Got a 3, so no reinforcements this round. So let's go ahead and see who starts the round. Mixing these up a little. Remember last game, Dark Legion went first every single round. So, looks like Capitol's starting out. Which might not be a good thing, because in this one, when Dark Legion starts, the Dark Legion player has nobody for the Ezagul to start chasing. So they might as well just like camp out here. But like now that we're going to be coming on the board, the Ezagul is going to have a target, so we can't really like maneuver ourselves based on where the Ezagul winds up. So, but it's alright, I guess. So let's do this. We're going to move Big Bob 1, 2, 3. And so he is going to now reveal this force card. 3 Legionnaire cohort. So it's 3 Legionnaires. So they're going to appear just out of line of sight as close as possible. So we're in there. One right there. And then out of line of sight would be over here as well. Because line of sight is blocked. It's center to base to center to base. So this corner here is going to block them from seeing him. Right, so that was his first action. And then he's going to use his teleportal to teleport somewhere else. So we're just going to have him straight up teleport to the exit. And then his second action, he just steps on through and escapes. So now it's just up to Hunter to get free. Now we got pretty lucky here. We got 3 really good Doomtrooper cards. So this mission's probably going to be kind of a cinch. We've got Spectral Displacement, which means the Dark Legion can't attack us for 1 turn. We got Control Defense System, which lets us use a die to shoot at. We can shoot for free with 3 black dice against any figure. And then this one is what I'm excited about. Molecular Phasing. It lets us walk through walls for a round. So we can pretty much just cheese this whole game and not even get into any fights if we want. So why don't we just do that? Let's play Molecular Phasing, which is going to make it so he can walk through walls. So let's just get his actions going. 1, 2, 3. Molecular Phasing, so he's just going to go, whoops, 1, 2, 3. We're going to use a second action, or one of our free actions, to go 1, 2, 3 through this wall. Let's use another action. 1, 2, where was he? He was here, I believe. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And use the final action. Boom. We escape. So that's maybe not the best example of how this mission usually goes. We got lucky. We could afford a teleportal, and we got the Molecular Phasing card. But, I mean, that's just how this game goes sometimes. You can pull some lucky cards, and that can pretty much win you the game. So, while we didn't get any promotion points, which might hurt us in the long run, we didn't risk losing any of our Doomtroopers, which I think is more of a positive than sticking around and getting promotion points. And we netted ourselves 2 credits for this mission. So, since we blew through that mission pretty quickly, let's just go ahead and set up the next mission. So, all we really get for this is 2 credits. So we're up to 5 credits now on our board. That's pretty much the only change we've made. So, yeah, GG. So let's get on to mission 3. Alright, before we jump into mission 3, I thought I'd go ahead and show you the setup I've got with the equipment and whatnot for this round. So with the 5 credits that we had, we bought Big Bob a grenade launcher, which again gives him 3 red dice, and there's a chance for splash damage to kill, so we have an area of effect area of effect weapon, and then we give him a laser sight, which lets him re-roll 1 die every time he shoots, which is a pretty good choice. And then for Hunter, we kept him with his Punisher short sword, but we also bought him a cybernetic power arm, which lets him he rolls 1 additional die when he's hitting someone with close combat, and he also gets a re-roll. So that's what we bought them for this round. And then for our Doomtrooper cards, we have Spectral Displacement, which makes us invulnerable to attacks for 1 round. We have Heroic Luck, which lets us re-roll all of our combat, or re-roll, what does this do? Re-roll 1 die in all remaining attacks for a round. And then Weak Spot, which lets us lower the armor of 1 target by 1 for a round. So we got some good kill potential in this one. And that's going to be the name of the game for this one, getting promotion points. So let's show you the board and get started on this mission. Alright, here is our setup for Mission 3. So let's get into explaining what the mission is. It's called Mission 3, Get the Boss. Your superiors feel that eliminating the ordinary troops is not enough. Find and eliminate the Dark Legion Centurion Subcommander, Gash. Doomtrooper entrance points are marked. So the mission is, at the end of the mission, to make sure Gash is eliminated, all Centurion figures must be eliminated. Secondary mission cards are not used. So we have 5 rounds to make sure that there are no Centurions on the board. And I guess whether or not they appear is pretty random, so it's not even guaranteed that they'll show up. But if they do, we just got to make sure that we jump on them and take them out. So we get 2 credits at the end of this mission if we're successful. And alright, so we've got our force cards set up. Let's flip over the event card for round 1. Dark Influence. So the Dark Legion player gets 2 extra actions this round. Alright, so let's hope they go first and pretty much waste their turn because if they go first, they're just going to have a bunch of dudes running around with nothing to do. Oh, we have to see if their reinforcements show up. On a 4, they do not. Remember, we have to roll 1 for reinforcements to show up. So, Capitol. Alright, well, so we're going first. Not the end of the world. We can just try and secure some kills before the board gets too crowded. So, we want to maximize the potential for us to encounter enemies because we want to rack up a lot of points. So, we have the option of entering either here, so here, here, or here. So we're going to enter right here, which basically puts us right in the thick of it for when the force cards start getting revealed. So we'll have Hunter go first because we want to be able to know where the targets are so Big Bob can move in and pick them off. So Hunter's going to go 1, 2, 3, and we'll pick this. So this is a Centurion cohort. So there is a Centurion. So we put them on the board in order from left to right. So closest and out of line of sight will be right here for the Centurion. The Necromutant will then go right here, and then the Legionnaire will go right here. Actually, where's closer? It's not entirely important. We're going to spread them out to make it harder for us to prioritize targets. So there's that. And now Hunter's going to take his second action. We want to get right on. Actually, you know what? We're going to save. We're going to save him for Big Bob. Actually, Big Bob won't be able to get there. No, we'll probably use an extra action. So let's just try and secure a kill. Let's go and fight this Necromutant right here. So we get 4 dice and a reroll with our cybernetic power arm. So first attack, wow, don't even need a reroll. That's a dead Necromutant. So that's 2 points for us. Sweet. And now Big Bob's gonna move in. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna step over here. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna have him use one of our extra actions because we want to get this kill. So we get 1 reroll on this with our laser sight. So there's 2 hits. Centurion has an armor of 1, so we don't even need a reroll. That's a dead Centurion, and that's 3 more points for us. It's a good shot by Bob there. And we'll go ahead and end our turn. simply because we don't have any direct targets to fight right now. So now Dark Legion goes. They're going to reveal a force card. So these are the two closest. So we're going to roll off even, odd, even. So this one is revealed, and it is a Legionnaire cohort. So there are 3 Legionnaires going to appear. Remember, they have to be out of line of sight when they come on the board. So we'll put one here, and one here. And now all of their forces are going to move. So this one's going to close the distance on Hunter. Get a 2 red dice swing on him. Alright, so he misses because the armor blocks it. And he gets a second one because due to our event card, they get 2 extra actions. So actually so let's do this. On an even, he uses the extra action. If not, we'll save it for one of them. Got an even, so he's going to use it. It's another attack. And misses again. Alright, so now we'll close these in on Big Bob. This one's going to get 1 attack on him. It's going to get blocked by his armor. And then let's see if he uses the extra action. He does. Miss. Alright. Next, this one's going to close in on him. Make room for the third one to come in. So this one only gets 1 attack because they used all the extra actions. Misses. And then this one closes in. Also attacks Big Bob. Ooh, lands a hit. Let's see if the armor deflects it. It does. Absorbed it. Alright, so we're good. And that's it for that. So now event card. We're in round 2. Misinterpreted orders. The Legion disrupts the communication between a freely chosen Doomtrooper pair and their combat coordinators. The pair can only use 2 actions between them in the next combat round. Extra actions can be used normally. Alright, so we only get 2 actions between the 2 of us, which is not good. So what do we do here? First let's see if reinforcements show up on a 1. They do. So 3 Legionnaires appear. They're going to appear somewhere in the Citadel. So this will be the closest doorway right here. I don't know if I'm blocking the camera when I lean. Sorry about that. But they're going to come in right here. Alright, so now we see who goes first. And it is, alright, Dark Legion. It's not good. So, first things first, we reveal a force card. We've got 3 more Legionnaires. Now, why it may look like we're being swarmed here, which I'm not gonna lie, we are. But as long as no Centurions are appearing, I'm not too worried. So these all have to be out of line of sight, so we'll do that. I think that's a fair placement. And now we fight. So we got 2 attacks coming in from this first guy on Bob. Blocks the first one. Second one, I'm going to roll up here. That was another 1. He blocks the second one. Alright, this one's got 2 attacks. That's 1 pip, so that's a block. Second attack. Blocks it. Alright, this guy now, attacking Bob, 2 attacks. Oop, there's a hit. Let's see if the armor can absorb it. It does, so we're fine there. Second attack. Oop, hits him again. Big Bob's taking the beating. Alright, he loses 1 point there. So out of 6 attacks, he takes 1 point. Sounds about right. This guy down here, 2 attacks on Hunter. Gets blocked. Second attack. Hits him. Let's hope the armor comes in. Nope. Hunter takes a wound. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and move these guys in. 1, 2, 3. It's going to close the distance. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 1. So he is completely surrounded there. Now let's move these guys in. Pardon my reach. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. It's a conga line of chaos coming through that doorway right there. That's all their actions there. So now we're on to Capitol. So we need Big Bob to do some massive damage right here. So we definitely need an extra action because we want Big Bob to be able to shoot this round. So he's going to back up as his first action. And then with the second action we get, because we only get 2 between the 2 of us, he's going to fire. It's 1 reroll. We're looking for at least, yeah, we want 2 pips, or else this is going to be a botched shot. There's 2. Let's also get that reroll, because why not? That's 3 hits. Alright. So this was the target. He takes all 3 and is killed. It's 1 point. Everybody around him, you reduce it by 1. That's 2 to them. They only have an armor of 1. So that means all of these guys are dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 figures gone. So that was 6 kills in 1 shot, which is pretty dang good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for those other guys. So we're up to 21 promotion points. Not too bad. We could use the second action, or we could use an extra action, I guess, to kill this. But what we really want to do is start moving up towards this force card in case it gets revealed and a Centurion comes on the board. So, yeah, let's just do that. Let's use 1. Start moving up. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's it. Next round. Dark teleportation. This combat round, you're allowed to move 1 of your figures to any space on the board instead of 1 normal movement action. Ooh. So they already got their reinforcements, so at least nothing can appear. But, let's see who goes first. Look at all the big pile of dead guys. It is Capitol. Alright. That's okay, I guess. So, we have all of our actions this turn because that misinterpreted orders got sorted out, I guess. So let's do this. Let's move up with Big Bob. Let's try and get a double kill here. Now he's got line of sight on that figure there. So he's going to fire at those 2. Oh, there it is. Let's get that reroll just cuz. Nice. So those 2 are both dead. That's 2 more points. Up to 23 points. So that was his 2 actions. Let's just go in with Hunter. Try and stab this guy. So we get 4 dice. We already killed him, but we might as well get the 4th. And a reroll. So that's 2 hits. It's dead. Dead Legionnaire. Up to 24 points. Nice. Okay, so now we got the Dark Legion. Gonna reveal this last force card. 3 more Legionnaires. Alright, so we're guaranteed to succeed this mission because there's gonna be no Centurions appearing. They're gonna pile in right there. So this guy's gonna close the distance. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? Let's see which guy he teleports to because of the dark teleportation event. So even is Hunter, odd is Bob. That's an odd. Teleports right up. We'll put him in here so he's threatening both. But he's going to attack Bob instead of moving. So he gets 2 attacks on Bob. Blocks the first one. Hits with the second. Do we block it though? We do. Armor's coming in hot today. So now let's move the rest of the horde. It's 1, 2, 3 to there. And then 1, 2, 3. Closing the distance. Alright, we'll just pile the rest of them up. Alright. That's about as far as I can move. So we're pretty much going to clear, I'm predicting we're going to clear this board on this round. So now, next, is this the last round actually? Oh, I'm actually missing an event card, but that's alright. I'll just draw a new one. So this next event, Close Combat Frenzy. All Legion figures are allowed to reroll 1 die when attacking in close combat this round. Alright. So let's just hope they don't close in on us. Let's hope we can get some kills here. So let's see who goes first. And then I'll draw another event card after this. Capitol. Sweet. Alright, let's get some kills here. Now I'm not sure. Oh, so first things first, let's attack with Hunter to try and take out this guy to free up Bob so he can just shoot at this guy immediately. There's all misses. Get 1 reroll. Oh, we get an extra die because of our Cybertronic arm. So we got it. There's a kill. Up to 25 points. That's enough to rank us up. And then let's use his second action. We're going to back up a little so we don't draw the attention of any of those Legionnaires. And now Bob is going to shoot at this one, which should splash and hit all 3 of them if we land this shot. Alright, there's 2. So that's so this one's definitely dead. And then the other 2 take 1 damage, so they're both dead as well. So now we're up to 1, 2, 3, 28 promotion points, and the entire board is cleared. We got kind of lucky, I guess, considering the Centurion appeared on the first round. We were able to blow it up immediately, and then for the rest of the game, it was just Legionnaires showing up. We just had to take them out as they appeared. So that's a pretty good round. So mission 3 was complete, so we will get 2 more credits. And with get this centered a little bit. So with 28 promotion points, that's enough to rank us up to rank 3. We can stick that in. So rank 3 is going to get us 4. Oh, I believe actually we still have. So we only have 3 extra actions still. But now we're going to be attacking with red dice as our base attack die, which is sweet because, as I stated earlier, these have 3 pips on them. So we have 50-50 shot at landing a pip with 1 die, whereas the white have 2. So that's going to up our damage output quite a bit. And now we're all the way up to 7 credits, which is totally going to set us up for success on the next mission. Alright, so we're in a pretty good spot now. A lot better than when I first played this through on my own without recording. I played with Mishima, and we had failed one of the missions by now. And it's actually quite a difficult run. But Capitol is faring pretty well. We didn't even use any of our Doomtrooper cards that round, which is it's alright, I guess. We didn't really need them. We got a pretty easy setup. My criteria right now is I think I'm going to make it so if you fail a mission, and by fail I mean if you complete a mission and don't gain any credits, that's considered a failure. I'm going to consider the run to be terminated when you fail 2 missions in a row. So if you fail 1 mission, meaning you gain no credits, then if you fail the second mission after that, you're done. That means your Doomtroopers fail and they're no longer part of the Doomtrooper team. So let's hope that doesn't happen though. So thanks for watching. Looking forward to pressing on. Signing off now.